So some announcements that we have to make. I, Mug Club, am leaving the Blaze. This is a long time coming, obviously, and I had been hoping that this would be, of course, a joint statement. I've lost sleep over this for months because I knew that I wouldn't be renewing, and of course the Blaze knew that I wouldn't be renewing, but I have no way of reaching you. All I ask really right now is that if you want Mug Club to continue, enter in your email so we can make that happen. Yeah. And special thanks, by the way, to Jeremy of the Quartering, who he stepped in and helped us last night.
Literally all night.
It's not a sponsor to the show. I will tell you, though, we all use coffee brand coffee here. Yep. It's great. The guy stepped in, is a saint.
Yeah.
And he refuses to charge me anything, which is...
Is he a wine guy? I'll send him some wine.
I don't know. I'm sure he's a drunk. Is it working?
Thank God, the server is working.
Can we have a celery? Hey, Jeremy at the Quartering. Do we have an overlay for him? People, go out and support. This is the only reason you are able to sign up is Jeremy at the Quartering. Hit some kind of celebratory music. Oh, is that all I have?
Celebrate good time or something?
All I have is Gerald's stocking confetti.
Yay.
And thank you so much to Jeremy. Do we have an overlay for him or no? No? Just Jeremy, I think his channel is the Quartering. Thank you so much.
It's a really great show.
Our servers would not be working if not. He really did. He stepped in. He's actually doing it on his website. Thank you so much.
The Quartering, and it's been an interesting morning. It's been a seismic shift in the conservative content sphere. I don't really consider myself in the... It's like you have the lefties, then you have like Tim and myself, then you have like Crowder and Daily Wire, you know, or maybe like even you say the Daily Wire and the Blaze. Over the years, I've found myself relating more to content found on the Blaze than on Daily Wire. I respect what both have done over the years, but the veil has been lifted recently because I became friends with a lot of people that worked at the Blaze and what it was like to actually work there. There was a time where I was literally trying to negotiate with the Blaze to see if they would like buy out my channel and bring me on to add some consistency to, or some reliability, health insurance, things like that. You know, it cost me $2,000 a month to insure my family every single month. You know, it comes out right of my pocket, you know, you know, things like that, 401k matches, things, you know, niceties. Of course, there are a lot of things about being on your own, but this morning I want to go to a kind of a bombshell clip and then share with you, you know, what I know and what I can also, I mean, I feel like I can speculate on a lot of things because I know a lot of people that have worked at the Blaze, you know. So, you know, this morning, oh my God, this Trump NFT, what was he thinking? He's got to get better people around him. If I sound cashed, it's because I was up all night long fixing Steven Crowder's website, along with a very, 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 very good friend of mine. You may know the name Meta PCs, but Zach from Meta PCs, sick, up all night with me, getting it handled for him, get it over to a proper server. And so while Steven gave me a ton of shine in his video, I couldn't have done it without Zach and Meta PCs. So, you know, promo code The Quartering. Check out Meta PCs. If you want to thank anybody for helping Crowder out, you know, Zach is just as much to be thanked as I am. So he put out this video last night. Man, am I tired. I have a live stream today too. Okay, gonna have to have some coffee, brand coffee.
Clubforever.com. Enter in your email. You can bring that up on full screen, Toolman. Just so you know, this is a horrible start. Mugclubforever.com. Look, yesterday and the day before when we put this up, the servers crashed. We had DDoS attacks. I want to make sure that you know it now 100% works. If you signed up before you are hearing this right now, I ask that you sign up again. The email list may not actually work because of what happened with the servers. So some announcements that we have to make. I, Mug Club, am leaving the Blaze.
That's kind of a big deal because Steven Crowder is the Blaze. Maybe some of my older viewers, they still tune into Glenn Beck, maybe. But there are very, very few draws at the Blaze left. I have friends that work there, and I don't mean to disparage them, but they're not Steven Crowder. They're not, 6 million subscriber channel with like seismic shifts, content creation, production values. It just doesn't exist. And by the way, I want to help him out too. Obviously the website is ugly. Don't yell at me. I think I got called at about 10:30 at night last night, and it was the hugest cluster I've ever seen in my life, ever. So I said, well, I can get your site up and I can make sure it's on a dedicated server so that you can handle the traffic. I didn't even have any time to do like a thank you page or anything like that, but it should be working now, mugclubforever.com. If you haven't yet, open a new tab, please, and sign up for it. He's not going to spam or sell the list. I talked to him about that, but it's going to be important to him because it sounds like he's going out on his own. And that's why it's important to me. I've always been indie. I've never been affiliated with anybody. And I'm sure it's exceedingly scary for him. And, I don't know if he doesn't have access. I would assume the fact that he needs to build this list means he must not have access to his own customers. I don't know that, but I assume so. If you're a fan of Crowder or if you're a fan of me, open a new tab. Don't leave this video or go after this video to mugclubforever.com and join his list. So then at least you can get notified, I think in March or something like that, when he makes his big announcement. It would mean a lot to me if you went and joined his list too, because I'm sure he's freaking out. And I've as that list grows, I think he'll feel like his people are gonna go with him. That's how, I relate to Crowder because like I know we're similar in a lot of ways. I'm probably a little less edgy, but I know we share a lot of fans, and I know my viewers go hard for me, and therefore I can be 100% sure his fans go hard for him. So open a new tab, even while I'm talking here, or if you're driving or listening to a friend, make sure you do it later and you join his list. You just put your email address in, hit the button, you're done. Okay.
This is a long time coming, obviously, and I had been hoping that this would be, of course, a joint statement. I've lost sleep over this for months because I knew that I wouldn't be renewing, and of course the Blaze knew that I wouldn't be renewing, but I have no way of reaching you. I'm precluded from being able to reach you.
Okay, so I think what he means here, this is why I saw some people in the Twitter threads and stuff saying like, why does he need my email? Blah, 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 blah. This is why. Because it's like his only way to reach you. I mean, he's got his Twitter account and stuff. Who knows if he even controls that? I don't know. That's the thing. I know he controls this list because I set it up. So, but I don't know. Maybe this means he's not going to have access to his own website, louderwithcrowder.com anymore, because this is a different domain name. So I don't know how bad he might be getting screwed in this. So, I don't think he hard sold it as hard as he should. So I'll do it. Open a new tab, mugclubforever.com, join his list. I know for a fact he's not going to spam you. He just wants to be able to know that he can, when he relaunches his Mug Club, he wants to tell people it's open. This is what I'm assuming, I assume it also gives him, and his family and his many full-time employees a little bit of, relief to see if that list gets really huge. Huge.
And that's why if you go in and enter your email so we don't lose touch with you at mugclubforever.com, we can enter that in there. And every time I mention it to him, man, just bring it up. Every time you got good. That's why I'll be mentioning it ad nauseum here, because it's the only way that I can get in touch with you. I don't know how many of you there. I only know that there are well over 300,000 of you who have paid to sign up and watch.
That's massive. It makes me want to start a Mug Club. It makes me want to start some exclusive content. 300,000 people have joined Mug Club. I mean, do the math, right? Now, here's the thing. I'm sure that Crowder doesn't get that money. goes to the Blaze. I'm sure he gets a chunk of it. I'm sure he doesn't get all the money for his ad reads. Just because I know other people that worked at the Blaze, and that's how it worked. I think that's ultimately, it's an extremely dicey situation. And, I'm pulling for him. There's this, and I don't know if people will cover it. That's why we have to cover it. If you're a fan of independent creators going out on their own, if you're a fan of Steven Crowder, share this video. 7 hours ago, this is the only article I saw from The Focus. No disrespect, but I don't know what The Focus is. Mug Club Forever goes down as Steven Crowder fans fear split with Blaze. Crowder has fronted his own show since 2017. After parting ways with Fox News, Louder with Crowder started out his YouTube show before moving to Conservative Review's streaming services, CRTV. When CRTV merged with The Blaze, aka Blaze TV, Louder with Crowder moved networks to become The Blaze's central conservative daily show. It's still available to stream through Crowder's YouTube channel. Some of Crowder's followers left concerned after the website Mug Club Forever went down this month. I fixed that for him, so you're good. Now they need to make it look good. I got it up and running. On December 13th, Crowder hinted that change was on the way. I have massive news dropping Thursday, Crowder said following. Crowder then encouraged fans to go sign up for Mug Club via the site. Crowder followed with another tweet. Tomorrow's the big day. I have a major announcement for my Mug Club subscribers, as well as those who are interested in signing up. I promise you won't want to miss this. This inevitably pushed followers towards the Mug Club Forever website, which became swamped with signups. He lost all those. So if you sign up in that original push, you need to re-sign up. Whoever set it up was using like a gravity form. What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Anyway, okay. I don't understand. After being directed towards Mug Club Forever, it wasn't long until Steven Crowder fans reported they were having trouble accessing the site. The site went down and I fixed it. It just wasn't on a beefy enough server. We needed to get an enterprise solution in place. And, when you spin up an enterprise solution, it usually takes a couple days. This isn't like a VPS where they can just partition stuff off. And so I called in a massive a massive favor of a friend who already had an enterprise site I think I called him at like midnight to get the site hosted there. And then I told him, hey, you got to sign up for your own, here's what you got to do. And I'll help him move it over when he's ready. But I'm really proud of him going out on his own. I'm sure he's really, really worried and nervous. But I think he's going to do great. And I think if a bunch of people go sign up on his list, he'll be able to sleep tonight, knowing that he can get a hold of his fans and viewers when he needs to. Best of luck, Steven. I'm here to help after a long nap.